Welcome everyone. Today we're looking at a beautiful 10-acre property that sits in Duchesne County. This property sits to the northwest of the town of Duchesne. So we'll give you a little orientation of where this property sits here, but it sits on a nice little road on a ridge line here, and we'll show you that in just a second. But the property sits, if we just scroll out, give you a little orientation here. Here's the town of Duchesne. The Highway 40 runs through here across the reservoir, and this heads off. Keep heading west. You're going to head over to into Strawberry Reservoir, which is amazing fishery here, real close to this property. But over into kind of the more populated area, you've got Salt Lake City and Provo, and kind of all major metro areas of Utah, where most of the population sits. But the property itself sits it's really amazing recreational area out here in Duchesne. You've got Strawberry Reservoir, which is amazing, the #1 fishery in Utah. Great place to come and fish. You've also got Starvation. It's a little bit closer to the property. Great fishery as well. But this area is just well known for its four-wheeling, hunting, fishing. You've got to the north, you've got the Uinta Mountains, which are just amazing. Fishing, hunting, hiking, biking, camping, lakes, streams, mountains, just a really amazing area there that people kind of travel all over the country to come and visit that spot. And down to the south, there is some really nice national forest down here as well, so you've got access to that. So accessible to the population, to everybody to utilize there. So you've got access to a lot of kind of natural resources and recreation in the area. And the property here sits near a couple of towns. You've got the town of Duchesne, which is just close, probably 15 miles away. So you can come in here. You've got really supplies for the weekend. It's a nice little town that's got gas stations, grocery stores. You've got, it's even got a little high school with a rec center attached. The grocery store sits here. There's a couple of gas stations along the main road here. But the property as well, there is one other town. Let me jump out and show you that as well. A little bit further to the east is the town of Roosevelt, and there's kind of everything you'd need there. There's hospitals. There's even a small university there, post office, oil change, groceries, legal services. Kind of everything you'd need is in this town here of Roosevelt. But the property, to give you a little tour of the property here, a couple of things of note. So as I mentioned, it sits on this really nice ridge line that sits kind of above town. So you you work your way up. This is a little bit of a remote property for someone who's looking for come up and spend the weekends in solitude. Amazing property for that. And I'll show you in 3D what the property looks like here. So it sits on this ridge line, nice little flat spot to come up and park your fifth wheel, your camper for the weekend. Great access. The road there's a road that runs all the way into this property and actually through the property. And if I scroll out here, we'll actually show you the property has just really kind of amazing views off in every direction. So it sits on this kind of up high, but you've got just amazing views of the mountain and down into the valley here that leads back into Duchesne right there. But just kind of really cool, amazing views off in every direction. So kind of a sportsman's paradise here. You come up and, again, spend the weekend, read a book, bring friends up here, ride ATVs. Lots of great options up here in the area. But if we scroll out, I'm going to show you kind of the road access here to the property. I'll reorient here to the north. But the property sits, as I mentioned, on that road, and this road runs all the way out back into Duchesne. So if you follow this dirt road, it's good access. It's not a paved road, but it is a little dirt road that runs all the way out to the property here. So if you just follow this road all the way out, it runs right out into that little valley here, that little river valley that we mentioned. And it just runs straight down this river valley. There's a little rock creek that runs right through here, but it runs just right straight down into, if we scroll out a little bit here, into that little river valley where you've got farms and the folks using that their property here, but it runs right down right into the town of Duchesne here if you follow this straight down. So you're right back in town right there. And this is the 40, that main highway that runs through off over into Salt Lake Valley there, and over into Roseville here if you head the other direction. So beautiful property. Really, again, it's a little bit of a remote one, but amazing for the right buyer who's really looking for something where they can kind of be out on their own, riding their four-wheelers for the weekend, just spending, getting away from the city. So if you're interested, let us know. We can give you the coordinates here. You can drive out, check it out yourself. Thanks for watching.